Chat with us in Facebook Messenger. Find out WHAT and APOS happening in the world as it unfolds. President Donald Trump took to Twitter early Wednesday morning to break the news about his pick for FBI director. Details to follow. He wrote at the end of his 128-character announcement of a major appointment. I will be nominating Christopher A. Wray, a man of impeccable credentials, to be the new director of the FBI. Details to follow. Donald J. Trump, at Donald Trump, June 7, 2017. But for hours, the details did and APOS follow, with the White House breaking from the thorough communications rollout that would typically accompany the announcement of a major personnel pick. ITWASN and APOS until 5 hours after TRUMP and APOS tweet that the White House finally issued a statement announcing TRUMP and APOS intent to nominate Christopher Wray to serve as FBI director. TRUMP and APOS Twitter announcement Wednesday morning appeared to have caught most of Washington, if not most of the White House, by surprise. The chairman and top Democrat of the Senate Judiciary Committee, which will need to approve WRAY and APOS nomination, DIDN and APOS get the customary heads up from the White House. SEN. Chuck Grassley, R. Iowa, and Senator Dianne Feinstein, D. California, both learned of TRUMP and APOS' new pick for FBI director just like everyone else. On Twitter. 5 hours after TRUMP and APOS' announcement, Grassley issued a statement saying, I and APOS am grateful for the PRESIDENT and APOS' thorough consultation throughout this process. The committee will begin consideration of his nomination once we receive it and the related materials, which may take a couple weeks. As of early Wednesday afternoon, the White House had yet to release any information about Wray other than to confirm the identity of the FBI director. As reporters pressed the White House for more information, White House officials returned empty-handed. Nothing planned right now. One White House official said, when asked when more details about the pick would be released. IDON and APOS no, I and APOS LL keep you posted. Said another White House official. Nearly 2 hours after TRUMP and APOS tweet, the Justice Department sent Republican surrogates a one-sheet biography about the new FBI director pick. Then, more silence, until finally the White House issued a press release 5 hours after TRUMP and APOS tweet. But rather than trumpeting the new pick for FBI director, the president and the White House returned to the communications strategy that White House officials had planned to implement this week, focusing on the TRUMP and APOS plans to revamp the COUNTRY and APOS infrastructure. The White House announced Wednesday morning that the president would be presenting his vision for rebuilding AMERICA and APOS infrastructure during a speech in Ohio later in the day, and trumpeted the $200 billion included in his budget proposal to rebuild the NATION and APOS infrastructure. As he strolled across the South Lawn late Wednesday morning to board Marine One en route to Ohio, Trump declined to answer questions about his pick for FBI director. The announcement stood in stark contrast to President Barack Obama and APOS' announcement of James Comey to serve as FBI director in June 2013, when he stepped into the Rose Garden with Comey and the departing FBI director Robert Mueller to explain his decision to nominate Comey and read out his credentials. For the next 10 minutes, the three men laid out the FBI and APOS' next chapter. Trump is not expected to appear with Wray on Wednesday and left the work of judging his soon-to-be nominee to forces outside of his control. On Twitter, he only offered that Wray is a man of impeccable credentials.